Grand rise, love and light. You already know the vibes. Most of the time, I'm outside because outside is nature, you know what I'm saying? And I like to be planet and nature. But you know what? It's like 37 degrees. And I can't do it. I can't take the cold. I'm a summer baby. I love the sun. I love the heat that it provides, the comfort, the blanketed warm feeling so I can take off clothes and be outside in a tank top and all that. But I couldn't get out there, you know what I'm saying, because it's cold. So you already know the vibes. Had to bring it into the spot, you know. So we in here, man. We in here. And, you know, I want to talk today about you know, the growth of characteristics and letting go and holding on and what you should understand about these things within yourself. And you know, I get more people to watch my short videos. Like my short videos be going up hundreds of views, some of them over 1,000 views. But my actual knowledge videos, people stray away from them for some reason. I don't know if people just don't like listening or don't comprehend or whatever, but I'm going to keep dropping these videos because maybe you can go back to them and get some information. Look at my hands. They ashy. Boy, like it's punching flour. Them knuckles like they've been punching flour. That's how cold it is right now. You know, but only thing I'm saying is, you know, the work is not about pointing out what other people do, even though that's a retrospect to what take place. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, I just got a message. So, the things that take place, majority of the time, they're going to do one or two things to you. They're going to put you in your feelings because they're going to show you what type of person that you really are, or they're going to liberate you from a circumstance that you are not aware that's taking place. And how do I know this to be true? Because I've been in both spaces. We all grow up. Growth is about changing certain circumstances that you understand about yourself. You know what I mean? People are always going to be within certain levels of growth for their personal self. That doesn't make them right or wrong, no matter how old they are. You know what I'm saying? And nowhere in life does the situation of life says state control or manipulation on anyone. So at certain times, somebody can manipulate you to the fullest and you just hurt because of your belief in that circumstance. Or you know, you taking things so personal, you know what I'm saying, that it knocks you off your understanding and your path to where, you know, it would have brought a divine lesson for another circumstance. Well, these things ain't going to take place if you're not in your mind correctly. It's not for you to judge what happens to you. It's for you to judge how you take it. Not the person that did something to you. It's how you took it. What did it do to you and how'd you go about dealing with them circumstances? Other people, they live on that side of the life. And you know what? That's not even for me to look at. If you choose to go jump or play basketball in the middle of the street, you want to go play in traffic, that's on you. When you get hit by a car, it has nothing to do with me. That's the same retrospect as if you say something to me or you give me your word in some aspect. Well, I don't have to be mad that you didn't stand up to your word. But what I can do is I can separate myself from non-compassion. That's not me looking at what you did. I can care less of what you did. You chose to make that decision. But compassion means keeping your word with yourself and everybody else. So if a person can't keep their word with you, then it's not about them not keeping their word. It's you recognizing that they have lack of compassion. That's not judgment. That is recognition. So you can't get emotional behind recognizing. And see, this is what we take out of context. We take out of context the situations that may take place so we can put blame on something. Nah, that has nothing to do with the action that's taking place. If you have compassion in yourself, or you have wherewithal to do different things in life, you're supposed to maintain that greatness within you. That's it. People who lack those qualities, let them lack it. You don't walk away with an F-bomb or I hate you, or I'll never be with somebody like you again. You don't walk away with that. You kindly thank them for their time that you did spend. And you tell them that you enjoyed the moments that you did spend. And after you express that, you kindly separate yourself. And you say, hey, it was great while it lasted, and I hope whatever you're trying to endure in life that you receive. And then you remove yourself from the situation. Kindly slide away. You see what I'm saying? You could tell somebody that you feel these type of ways. But the problem is people get mixed up in their feelings so much that you want that person to be responsible for treating you in a certain way when it's not there. Some things don't notice. Even if they do note it, this is why I said in one of my other bills, I was like, some knowledge people can go across, but they haven't applied it. So they don't know how to use it. You see what I'm saying? Just because you read the book, it doesn't mean you comprehend everything you read. So, let's be clear. You know what I mean? It's not about you judging people for what they do. It's about you recognizing the characteristics of what they are. See, their job is to make sure when they do these things to you, that you fall short of divine connection. See, that's why they do them. It's the energy trying to make you place judgment. Where does judgment come from? The beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? So if you can say, look what they're doing to me, then you're stepping into an ancient old problem. If you just realize that the characteristics that you're dealing with is just that, characteristics, less thereof. It's almost like saying, dang, it's hot today. Or dang, it's cold. You can't get mad because it's there. You can just only feel it. You see what I'm saying? So once you understand those pretenses of all the scales of the emotions that resonate with their life, you will not have an emotional connection to nothing that nobody does to you. You will just start be able to see a person for what they are within their know-how or wherewithal. That shouldn't make you no type of way. And then you give it to the divine. Nothing more, nothing less. You give it to the divine. What else you gonna do? You're gonna go kill somebody because they didn't know 1 + 1 or they chose not to study? That's not the way you handle life. That shows a problem deeper within you. Even on the other scale where you have an implication of somebody placing these characteristics on somebody, doesn't it speak more to the fact that a person has more balls to put you through negative condensation? So isn't that a mental issue with that person? I can say it's wrong. It's more or less for the divine to say, how dare you? You let the divine step into those shoes. How dare you? It's not for you to do. See how it is. The placement of judgment always falls short of where it should be. You believe you got the power of judgment when the divine said judgment is his. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So, it's a little quick bill. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, trying to get you to have understanding. Respect the space. Respect the people. You see what I'm saying? Respect the actions and all that. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't do that because lack thereof of what you don't understand, that's fine too. You know what I mean? But don't be the person judging what you don't understand. Overstand, understand. You already know the vibes, man. Respect. Stay out the cold. Stay warm. Love your peoples. Love yourself even more. Give love and light to the divine and follow the divine path. You already know what it is. Naga.